Hello there everyone and welcome back to Let's Play The Lost Vikings, and we are in the 8th level of World 4. And just by going to the right we can also see that this is going to be the final level of this world. All we need is a blue key and we're done. We see this huge device here. We will see later what exactly that is. And now we will explore a little bit by going up here. The password for this level is V8TR. I have no idea what that stands for. There's one of those broken machines here again, which we'll have to repair with the pliers at some point. But now we go up here with Eric's jumping ability and we grab a new item that we've never seen before. It's like some sort of torch. Let us go down here. Let us see if we can use it here. We can, in fact. And now fire is in this place and we see that this is in fact like a huge furnace. And as you can see, Eric just took damage here from that little flame. And now it killed him. So yeah, just by standing there we took damage, so we have to go back immediately. And the other thing, the small flame does 1 point of damage, and the fire in the oven itself, as you can just see here, kills you instantly. So yes, how are we actually supposed to get past here? Once we've lit the oven would just kill you. So what's the point of lighting up the oven, and how do we get past it afterwards? These are questions that we will have to answer now on this proper attempt of the stage. Let's explore up this labyrinth first here. There are a few pounders, including this pretty fast one. Set of spikes, so Eric has to go here because only he can jump above them. So there's a huge iron block here, which reveals some spikes below. We will probably have to drop it into this machine, but as you can see, this does nothing. So that is very suspicious. Let us try to get the flame item again. So again, we will have to ride this elevator, which takes quite a while, but nothing we can do about that. And there we go, we grab the torch again and go back down the elevator. Oops, pressed up there by accident, by fiddling around, by pressing left and right. Okay, so we are back here, and now let us immediately, let's give the torch to Olaf. Let us have Eric go back up to this place with the iron block there. Let us use the flame here and immediately go left, and afterwards let us look around. By the way, this left thingy here of the machine, this red thing, looks like a fire extinguisher, doesn't it? That's also pretty weird. Or is it something else? But anyway, we light up the oven. And then this machine works and makes some heavy sound effect while the block is going inside of it, and while this block is apparently being fabricated into pliers and wrenches. Pretty weird process, but yeah, this is what you had to light up the oven for, in order to get those pliers. Now the question is, how do we get past the oven now, and where is the blue key? Although I believe that the blue key we have already seen. If you shoot an arrow, then you hit this little flame, but nothing happens. That's also semi-important to notice that. Now let's have all 3 characters go up here and use the pliers to repair this thing here in the background. Yeah, the key is to the right there, we've already seen that. Circular saw dude down here. 3 arrows take care of that. We'll go with Olaf first down this air shaft to protect the other guys against potential enemies. And indeed, there's this robot guy here. There's a burning arrow. We will grab that with Beliog, and once we have it, we are able to kill the robot with the burning arrow. We can explore further to the right. There's another robot, and also a stake. There we go. We'll actually grab this with Eric, just to check if there is something hidden behind the stake. Nope. This looked like a pretty well breakable wall, so I had to test it out, but apparently there's nothing there. Okay, so if we need it, we have a stake now. This wall here cannot be destroyed either. Oh, there's another saw dude on its way, but now we defeated him. Or it, I don't know. Okay, so that's 2 saw enemies defeated already up here. Let's carefully go with Olaf again. And again, let's explore with Olaf first. Just have him go up. And it's one of these enemies again. Those guys who drop their shit, basically. We have to be careful not to get hit. And the burning arrow takes care of him. There's also a destroyer here, should we need it. And Eric can't get up here right now. But as you can see, well, let's demonstrate with Olaf. There is one of those gray switches, or pipe-looking thingies again. And we've already seen that these get activated when an iron block is being dropped on top of them. Let's get this air pole randomly here, and let's shoot an arrow at this chain to make the block fall down. And, well, now we are able to use the block as a stepping stone in order to get above the hole that was previously under the block. Only Eric would have previously been able to jump above that hole. This is a bit difficult to do if you're trying to do it without wasting your destroyer. Yep, this is pretty difficult. But we did it. We defeated the saw enemy, and we get a piece of meat and the blue key. With the important thing being the blue key, of course. So, we apparently have done everything that we possibly can. So let us go back. The only thing left is to find out how to get past the lit up oven without burning to death now. But maybe we can just figure this out successfully. Let's go. Stupid elevators always taking so long. And now let's go to the right here. The screen is turning red once you are close enough to the oven. And we've seen before that the flame, the little flame there, can be hit with an arrow. What if we hit it with a burning arrow? Fighting fire with fire, so to speak. It successfully destroys the oven and lets you get past the fire. And that's it. That is the final stage of Road 4. So far, Road 4 has been the longest road, I think, with 8 stages. The others had 7 stages or even less. But it's good that this stage is so long, because it's in my opinion the most fun stage. The levels are just generally really nice to play, and it has by far the best music. The music in The Great Factory is just absolutely beautiful. I wonder where we'll end up this time. Maybe it'll take us home. Or maybe it will drop us in the black abyss. We will fall endlessly and no one will hear us calling out for help. Forever. Olaf, always the optimist. Oh, indeed he is. But he is right, technically. So far, these machines here, these portals, basically, haven't really been very successful at sending us to the right place. Let's see where we end up this time. It's a weird place with very happy music, which has walls that are consisting of red and white rectangles. Again, well, not again, but I will stop the video here already, just so that we can start the next one freshly at a new world. Yeah, my error basically was only doing one stage in the previous part. I would have really liked to do the last 2 stages of World 4 in one video, but unfortunately I didn't have time in the previous part, and so I couldn't do that, and now we are in this messy situation, but oh well, at least we will be able to start freshly on World 5 in the next part, guys. I will see you there.